morning, Vinyl community. It's me, JC, back again. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing week. I know that I am. Today I'm going to do a special video. Today I'm going to do a video. Over the last 2 years, we have seen some albums skyrocket in value. Now, anytime I do one of these videos, I get a lot of heat. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. For those of you that don't make videos, people like to yell at vinyl community members. So I'm going to give a couple disclaimers. One, I'm not selling my records. I'm not saying you should sell your records. All I'm saying is that this record started off at this price and now it's selling consistently for this price. The second thing I'd like to say is that all of these prices come from eBay, but they are completed listings. Every single time I've done one of these videos, even with a disclaimer, someone will hit me up and say, just because someone's asking for that price doesn't mean it will sell. These have actually sold for these prices. So I'm going to repeat that again because I love you guys. These have sold for these prices on eBay, incompleted. Awesome. Now that we got the disclaimers out of the way, this should be a pretty fun video. These are records that I walked into the store, whether it be Purchase Street Records or Newberry Comics or any of the other local record shops, picked it up for retail price, and now it's going for crazy money. So first off, and this is a little bit of a sleeper, and I'm going to show this one because even though it's not selling for a lot now, selling for almost 4 times what the retail price was, it is consistently going up month by month. And someone actually sold a completed one, a sealed one, on Discogs for I think like $150. But this is Karen Dalton. It's so hard to tell who's going to love you best. This was a record store day release earlier. I think Black Friday of last year. Black Friday of last year, not this current year. And it was around $22 record, and now it is selling for about $80. But I do feel like this is probably, our OG copy is impossible to find. Very unlikely we're going to see a repress. So I would tell you that that's probably one to watch out for. I can't imagine the value of that going down. Next one is one that I picked up for about $20, and maybe 23. And I picked up 2 copies. I actually picked up a copy for Gary at Physical Format Rock and Roll. This is a fantastic album. One of my favorite albums of the 80s. Concrete Blonde and Bloodletting. This right now is selling in the $115 range. So crazy. It is really over 4 times its original value, original price. The next one is a newer artist, and he's got 2 releases that really have skyrocketed. And I bought both of these maybe in the summer of this past year. And the first one is Amigo the Devil's self-titled. You want to check out that cover. Very like acoustic rock. And the self-titled sold for between $117 and $150 consistently on eBay. And this is one that I picked up just for retail. All of these are. The next one is his first like that one is a compilation of like singles. This is his first full-length album, Everything Is Fine, and this one is consistently in the $200 range. I would think both of those would get repressed. So unless you want a first pressing, I would tell you he's such a young artist. I can't imagine we're not going to see another pressing of that. Now, the next one is one of my favorite artists of all time, and this is actually one of my favorite albums by this artist. The artist is Tom Petty, but this is his side project, Mudcrutch. This was his original band before the Heartbreakers, but this is a contemporary album that was recorded, I should say, before his death. And that record, I think I paid about $39 because double record at Newberry Comics, and it's consistently selling in the $200 range. So pretty crazy that it would be going for that much. It actually goes as high as $250. Okay, so the next one is a great one, and that is going to be Chet Baker. Chet Baker Sings, part of the Tone Poet series. Just spectacular sounding album. They say it's not out of print, but we have not seen a pressing of this in quite some time, and this is consistently selling in the $200 mark. This is about a $39 record when it came out, like most Tone Poets. The next one is put out by an audiophile label, Impex Records, and this is Friday Nights in San Francisco. One of my best sounding albums. It's just so incredible. Definitely you know, people throw that word around, audiophile, but this is incredible sounding record. And this sells right now between $150 and $300. So pretty crazy, depending if it's sealed or not. I don't, you know, we might see another pressing of that, but I'd be more likely probably that someone would one day do a one-step of it. That's what my guess would be. Next is going to be Midnight Blue by Kenny Burrell. This is the Analog Productions dual disc 45 speed album. Incredible. I would not part with this for anything. And this one is selling for $220 to $250. Okay, so I got 3 left. And all of these I picked up at Newbury Comics. I just went in, picked them up off the shelf, brought them to the register, and it's hard to imagine that they're going for this kind of money. The first one is going to be Alice in Chains Dirt, which is consistently selling now in the $250 range. Alice in Chains Jar of Flies, which goes upwards to $300 now. And then, believe it or not, Unplugged also is a $300+ record now. So the 3 Alice in Chains albums, all pressed by Music on Vinyl, all were relatively easy to find 2 years ago, now are in that $300 range. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I will join you this weekend with something else cool. Peace, rock out. I love you.